Hi everybody, welcome Scorpios. This is CJ, this is the Moon Supply Company. Welcome to my channel. We're going to do the full moon in Cancer reading on January 17th. I always forget the time, 6:48 p.m. Eastern Time. So check where that would be in your area. I'm going to do a quick cleansing. I also want to say, oops, sorry, I thought I had my phone off. I want to say that we're going to be releasing in this full moon what no longer serves us. Things will come into completion. This is in your sister sign of Cancer, so those water feels, emotion babies, this could be affecting you. Cancer, and in particular, this moon is going to be for, healing, love, emotion. We are in Mercury retrograde when this moon happens, so there will be some, you might experience communication issues, people from the past coming back, all the usual things. Mercury sometimes can play jokes on us all, but with the full moon, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, Jupiter expanding everything in Pisces, this really is bringing forth the energy of releasing what does not serve us as we go through the rest of the year. I mean, that's what the full moon is. Writing down those things that no longer serve us, completing projects or tasks, finalizing things. Anything you may have set forth in the new moon in Cancer readings last July might be coming to an end now. I mean, that's technically the time frame, new moon to full moon, right? So here we go. New moon eclipse. Expect powerful change. Nothing else expected for my Scorpios to have big, powerful moon energy there. Does not surprise me. Oh, thank you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Did you set intentions? And now maybe something's come together that quickly for you. Anyway, the new moon intentions from last July might be coming to completion or achievement here in this full moon in Cancer. Thank you. Full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. So those are the three energies that we have from the Moonology deck. We'll be pulling some Art of Manifestation cards from Jenny Florence for further expansion on those energies. I mean, as I was saying, Scorpio, I don't think I really need to tell you. Most Scorpios are very spiritual, always in that shadow thought thing. What are we releasing anyway? What do we see? The other side of things. I don't doubt that you already have a list of things that you need to remove from your life, or things from yourself, or goals that you're looking to achieve coming in the new year, and there's certain items in your life that have to adjust in order to make that happen. It's not always about cutting things. It can be behaviors, or let's put things into place. With Mercury in retrograde and this full moon, it's actually drawing attention to that, saying, hey, take a peek at this, make sure you check this out, something that happened in the past that we need to take care of so we can move forward, right? So it's that checking the contracts, if you're buying anything, leasing, if you're agreeing to a new job, a new position, if you're making investments, scholarships, however that may apply to you. If you're sending out resumes or CVs, if you're looking into acquiring new work or projects, just take the moment, make sure anything that you need to have done, you have done, and then you double check the contracts. I mean, we all know that. Try not to buy appliances or anything that might break down in this time period. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but it does happen. We're mostly used to Mercury causing problems with our communications, our emails, people misunderstanding what we're saying, what have you. So keep those things in mind. But while you're at it, you're going to have some kind of powerful change. You can expect this. And whenever the new moon eclipses are, you might want to look those up for the year. Do you have something planned in those time frames? That could be something for you. If not, the moon itself is saying powerful change is occurring. Your hard work is paying off. Again, like I said, if you started with the new year, the new moon, with those intentions over the festivities and the holiday time, and you're like, this is what this year is going to be all about, 2022, working. But don't let your pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So you can check when that time frame is. Also, if you have any Leo placements in there, it's also a reminder that as things are going forward in your going your way, if you want to say it, that the universe is working for you, powerful change is happening, don't become too prideful. Or if you need help in releasing and letting go and affecting this powerful change, don't let it keep you, from getting it. Don't let your pride or things people say, your family, friends, whatever, the inner voices in your head keep you from doing what you know is best, right? So let's expand upon these energies with the manifestation deck. We'll then clarify a little bit with the dreams of Gaia. Again, this will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If this just doesn't, as general as these energies are meant to be for the full moon, if it's not feeling like it's for you, check those other signs. You could also check North Node and South Node. But in the meantime, we're talking about full moon energies for your sun sign. It does roll over though. So I have placements in Scorpio. And trust me, sometimes it really is on. Bless your past. Take your time. These cards are, I know I say it every time, but they're a little big and so they're a little wonky. Thank you. It's not a pretty shuffle, that's for sure. Intention. Wow. Okay. So we'll read these cards and we'll see what the energies have to say to us. Let me put my glasses on. That would be helpful. Bless your past. A useful tool to help us let go of any emotional residue that is still clinging to us from a past experience is to bless your past. Whenever the memory of an event or a person comes to mind, pause and say to yourself, I bless every aspect of my past, and I celebrate the contribution that it gave me in becoming the person I am today. Now, under that, expect powerful change. Something from the past, again, could be coming up. And you need to release it and let it go. That's one of the messages, is to release and let go. Another is to, if you have any relationships, family, friend, loves that you're looking to make a change from, or you're just wanting to move forward from, and they keep coming up and hitting your Instagram or hitting messages or whatever, bless them, bless that energy, bless those people, thank them. And you don't need to physically do it. You do it to the universe. You can write down a blessing for them, thank them from what you learned. Even if it's the most extreme toxic situation, you learn something from it. Even if you learn that that's not what you want, right? So there's other things where you might have had a high school or an elementary school teacher or a neighbor or anyone in your life who taught you such a beautiful lesson that's a memory that you carry with you today. When you need to come into a place of love and joy, sometimes we have to recall those memories. We don't want to live there, because while we're living past, present, and future all at the same time, if we continue to only live in the past, then we will not progress and meet ourselves in our prescribed timelines. However, that being said, when I'm low emotionally and I need to elevate my frequency, my vibration, I will often think of a past memory that's joyful, going into a happy place that helps me. Now, with this powerful change that's coming, you may be coming out of a relationship, a job, a situation that is going to be for the benefit of all, but more specifically you, and it may have something to do with your past. Maybe you learned a lesson, applied it in a business venture or in a relationship, and that powerful change is about to happen because of what you learned in the past. It's beautiful. Your hard work is paying off. Take your time. Slow down. If you're feeling under pressure, whether in response to a situation or the demands of another, or pressure from yourself, This card asks you to slow down, take time to evaluate before reaching a conclusion, making a decision, or committing yourself. You know, this hard work is paying off, and don't let pride get in your way. This take your time may be, you know, people are kind of pushing you in a different direction. You're resistant in some way, shape, or form. But between the intention and the take your time cards here, it's allowing you and encouraging you to sit with it. Slow down, go at your pace. The powerful change is going to happen. You continue to do the work, whether this is on yourself, in your family, friends, relationships, whatever, work. Don't let your knowing you're right, or people who are pushing you, or situations that feel like you need to make a jump, get in your way. Because the intention is a focused thought. Prayer is a focused thought. Worry is also a focused thought. Pride is a focused thought. Notice the predominant thoughts that you hold in your mind, because these are actually sending a request into the universe. If necessary, consciously make adjustments to your thinking patterns. Right? Slow down, get in touch with yourself, maybe have a little meditation time. If you are letting pride and your thoughts get in your way, take the time to recognize that. You know, there's just so many ways you can look at this, which is why we'll pull out some of the Dreams of Gaia cards to see what that's talking about. But this is, you know, for me, this is a very encouraging, and I'm excited to see what the powerful change is. I also know that while I'm at this, I'm going to have to let things go. I'm going to have to keep working at it. I'm going to have to be in my own time and allow divine timing as well, and not to get in my own way. I will spend, I don't know how many times a day when my mind starts drifting, or I'm like, oh gosh, this isn't, as soon as I start to go that way, I say, you know what, cancel that thought. This will happen to the best for everybody. And I changed the thought right there. It's a practice. It took me a long time to do that. And I noticed that I must still do that 5-6 times a day, where I have to correct my thoughts or stop myself in the middle of having just a long diatribe of nothing that makes any sense at all. It's not focused. It's just swirling around. Drives me nuts. So I have to stop and think about that. And we often think intention is meditation, we're sitting in spiritual guidance, we're listening to our higher mind. But intention is also what we're saying. You know, the negative thought, the worry, the fear. You know, you don't realize that's an intention. This card brings that to your awareness, that too is also an intention that you're putting out in the universe. And if you're coming from a prideful place of a knowing, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, a prideful place, or I know it all, that also is an intention. It's not going to help you or help anybody. Here's the King of Air, 4 of Earth, 4 of Pentacles, King of Air coming through. For me, King of Air, King of Swords, this is my Archangel Michael card. You know, someone in charge of their thoughts can be bringing in breakthroughs. This 4 of Earth, we're going to, you know, very earth grounded energy, reminds me of the goat for Capricorn right there. Now the Dreams of Gaia, and I apologize, my head is still clogged up. I sound like I'm in a vacuum. In the Dreams of Gaia, the 4 of Earth will have different messages than you're used to seeing. So wait a minute, that's 4 of Pentacles, right? I mean, 4, no. Oh, gosh. Anyway, 7 of Air. I'm having thoughts while I'm doing this. I need to rein everything in. Oh, no, it's for you, but it's like, okay, let me wait till we get here. Here's the emotions, right? 19, which is a 10. We have 7, we have 6, and we also have 14, which is a 5. Okay. I'm going to pull another card. That 5 and 5 there is change. I just sworn I saw a different... saw similar numbers I was going to bring out to you. Everyone else has 4 cards. For whatever reason, I was told to pull another card, so we're going to get another card. Clarify this. I will read. Yeah, there you go. Ten of Earth. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Whatever this powerful change is, it's amazing. Okay. I will read what I was saying is the bullets and the anchor points for each of these cards, because they're stronger and slightly different than what you would know traditional tarot to be. And then that way you can pull the energy out of them that applies to you. As I said, that King of Air, kings are controlling. They're in control of their environment. They know what to say. They're the great advisor. It's breakthrough. It's really mastering thought. And for me, as Michael coming through and this powerful change here, there's a breakthrough that's coming, and perhaps it does have something that has to do with your current past life, whatever it might be for you. In this deck, it is disciplined, ethical, commanding, expert, forceful, precise, rule-oriented, respectful. A time for ethical behavior. No room for compromise. Seek the advice of an expert. Respect the rules or laws. Keep your judgment free of emotional impediment. Don't be drawn into an argument. So here, as I said, in this case, this powerful change that's coming, this seems very rule-oriented, very, as if someone had lectured to you. But it's also about staying in an ethical place, and a place that is true for yourself and is sacred law for all. I really feel like this has to do with your past and blessing the lessons you might have learned if you were a lawyer, teacher, if someone gave you great advice that happened to imbue this energy. Now, the King of Air, of course, can be a male or female. It doesn't matter who this person's coming from. It happens to feel like a very masculine energy. That's the reason why it's referred to as the King. Wow. I almost feel like it was like a lecture, like a grandfather lecture. It's what's coming to me right now. The kind of lecture you don't really mind because it's someone that you love so dearly, but it's really, in your face, reminding you of who you are, what to do. What to do. Sometimes when someone says, I was so disappointed in you, oh God, that kills you, doesn't it? So that's the imagery that I received. I don't know what you're receiving, but it can be anything along those lines. And of course, Michael, the King of Swords, or Ace of Swords, whichever one you prefer to use that. But in the King of Swords, it tends to be law, justice, first responders, very patriarchal hierarchy kind of feeling, male or female, it doesn't matter, but you know what I'm saying. Government, rules, regulations, things of that sort. So here we have, not the 4 of Earth, but the 6 of Earth. I was reading this backwards. So here's our 6 of Earth. And the 6 of Pentacles is such a lovely, lovely card. And that is usually in sharing, charity, abundance. And in this deck, we're talking about family, community, providence, protection, dependability, responsibility, duty, service, self-sacrifice, and martyrdom. So there are times when your hard work is paying off. Maybe you're building towards that abundance for your family. Don't, throw the, I'm doing this for us and make other people feel less than. Also, don't let people do that to you. So if you're working and you know that you're working in your own pace towards the responsibility, community, family, whatever charity that you want to be dedicating your life to, it's in your time. Your hard work will pay off regardless. Earth energy's here. You're creating this abundance for whatever that may be in the community or for yourself or for your family. All things will come to you in that divine timing. Wow, you guys have got some work going on here. Okay, now, 7 of Air is a very providential, spiritual card. 7s are generally that way. For the air, we are talking about spirituality, religion, politics, Again, like I said over here with the King of Air, I felt it had like a little heavier energy. Personal dogma, fundamentalism, indoctrination, but on the other side, kindness. So you're seeing the shadow as well as the light side of this. I mean, this can have extremely deep messages of what we've learned in the past and what we feel is true for us today, especially when you're dealing with that dogma, spirituality, religion. Are you having issues with the way the environment and the government and the world is today, with how you were brought up or what your spiritual beliefs are? You know, don't let your knowing, your internal truth knowing, not what people told you, but what you know to be true. Don't let that pride get in your way, and make sure you're setting the purest of intentions for all. You know, we can get into our Scorpio deep, murky, almost antagonistic energies, dark, murky waters that we want to play in. Or we want people to see, and in some cases they're just not there. It doesn't work for them. They don't understand it. They can't go there. And also, don't allow those energies to affect anything that you have going on that's going to build your abundance here with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, emotions. Now, we probably can just guess what this is, but I'm going to read it to you. These are the different journeys that we go through in our life. These are addition to the Fool and what your major arcanas would be. There's some other archetypes in here which are really, really cool. But let me read emotions. Like we have faith, we have all kinds of things that we go through. Integrity. Why I'm having trouble finding emotion. Desire, hello, thought. Thought's been big with this communication with Mercury going retrograde. So emotions, feelings, emotional honesty, positive emotions, negative emotions, acknowledgement, acceptance, expression, right? All emotions are necessary. This intention, you know, if this is an intention and a thought and it comes from a heart space, keep it in the highest vibration that you possibly can. You want to use your feelings to evaluate a situation. Heed the message behind the feeling, right? Are you a positive or negative person? Are you letting things get in your way? Are you affecting the way you think? Is this upbringing, you know, affecting you in some way, shape, or form? It has a very community, universal feel to this. Which is not surprising with your sign, but you can micro this down to a family unit, a relationship, a job, a variety of different things. You know, if you're being emotionally repressed in any way, shape, or form, you know, take your time. Do not feel like you need to do anything for anybody, because you know you're working for the best of all, and your hard work will pay off. You know, it does not surprise me that emotions come up in a Scorpio Cancer, your moon reading at all, in particular for you, is you work in your emotions and your feels in whatever way, shape, or form that may be. But don't allow those emotions to overtake you, right? We don't want to have that happen, but we also want to bring high emotions that are for the greatest good of all, more specifically for yourself. Set those intentions. Keep in a high vibrational point. If you look at this card, and I love this, it's almost a little bit like Libra card with balance, but we're working with here as though you have the light side and here's the shadow side, right? Above and below. There's a flip side to every emotion. Doesn't make it bad or good. It's just the negative and the positive, the shadow or the light. You know, how you attribute to it, because we all learn from all of this. It's hard to remember that, to not classify bad, good, you know, things of that sort. 10 of Earth, once you've gone through all of this, you have these blessings of abundance, synthesis, harmony, highest ideals, reward, inner peace, authenticity, grace. right? Because you're taking your time, you're blessing the past, you expect the powerful change to happen. You are part of this powerful change that is occurring. Your hard work is paying off. You've set the purest of intentions, and you're feeling your way through it. And there you go. You get the gift of the 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. Gorgeous. All aspects of life are coming together as a whole. Career, home, family, all in harmony. Years of dedication to service can be paying off this hard work. Again, Earth, grounded, Capricorn energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. That's beautiful. This can be for the collective if this is the universal energy that I'm feeling. It can be for you personally. I mean, this is the work that we're going through. You know, 2022 is obviously going to be a better year, but it's not without its hiccups. We are still in this change until I believe it's 2026 of this energy, but we're learning from the past so we know how to navigate and set our intentions for the future. Stag, trust and thrive. There you go. Look, it's almost the mirror image of this card. All of the readings have been coming out with the angels and ancestors with just a reoccurring theme and confirmation of what we've already seen. So here you go again. Almost looks like the stag, doesn't it? This is about trust, thrive, community, sharing. Trust, spiritual. Set your intentions. Know you will. Expect that powerful change. You could just go off that one card alone, honestly. But these three cards are really working together. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Here's your pride. If you're fighting something or if somebody's fighting with you, come from a different place if you can. Sometimes you just have to step back and let it be. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. On the other side of that, when you know you're right and someone is trying to tell you that you're wrong, engaging in the fight, fire guardian, ignite your passion. So if you're Scorpio and you're on the side of Sagittarius at all, fire guardian here, it's also your emotions, tapping into what is going to fire you up. This 10 of Pentacles is often what you feel like when you get the 10 of Cups. It's the meaning in this deck, but in particular it is where the 10 of Cups would be the happy family, everything that you've worked for your whole life, you've achieved that pinnacle, and now we're going to start on a new challenge, right? Because 10s become 1s. In this case, it's the same thing. It's all those things that you've worked so hard. This powerful change is coming into fruition for you to have that place of balance, peace, abundance, hard work, retirement if you are, if that's something that's interesting to you. That just came up. So if you're thinking about that, you're in a position to do so. But your passion with these emotions either bring you to this place or you're in this place. This is your ultimate goal, right? And here you have 10 and then you have 19 with emotions, which a 1 and a 9 is 10. There's your 1-1. There's your beginnings. Fire guardian there. Thank you. Beautiful. I don't know if I finished it. If you're on the cusp of Sagittarius, you might want to check that out. The fire guardian. The fire dragon and the emotion there. If you have Sagittarian in your placements. Also Capricorn. For sure. With your earth signs here. One more, please, Spirit. One more. Oh. Of course, we're going to need a couple more. All right, I love that from my Scorpios. Earth Guardian, here you go again. Stay rooted and grounded. Lord, take charge with authority. Here you go again. Blessing your past, expecting the powerful change. Taking the time to do it at your pace with authority. Set your intentions, your hard work paying off. Wow. See your seeds grow. Yeah, your intentions, what you set. You are the powerful change. That's really what this is saying. Well, Scorpio, I think I'm going to leave it there. Great time of abundance and coming to a great self of achievement here once you work through your water baby emotions here and pride. You have so much around you with this powerful change. You are affecting the change. Your emotions are spurring you on in the positive sense to this beautiful abundance here. Yeah. Pretty cool. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if this message resonated with you. I appreciate that so much. In the meantime, I'm going to send you love and blessings, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.